So Tsuna and the gang get pretty mafioso in 394 of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Alright, this chapter, for the most part, the action is starting up, which is very good. But I don't necessarily have too much to say about it, to be honest with you. It was kind of cool and whatnot. But, I don't know, for me personally, I don't know, there's just something about this chapter where I don't have too much to say, so this will be a very quick review. Basically, Tsuna and the gang, they show up, supposedly, to talk to Bermuda, and I didn't really expect anything like, fishy was going on myself, so it was kind of a shock to see what went down when basically that they were all puppets that Reborn had with him, and I was kind of wondering, why is Reborn there by himself? Is he planning on going up against Bermuda, or, by himself, because all of them were puppets, and it was a kind of good shock factor, at the same time trolled me in a way that Goku there got his head chopped off, because that was when we find out that they are all puppets, and I was like, oh, is Goku there dead? They actually got me for a second. I thought this was like a defining moment, but no, it was all set up, and Tsuna and the gang are basically sneaking around and knocking the Venditti off one by one. Pretty awesome. I like that they've taken this whole mafioso approach. I like the way you see at the end, I believe it was Basil, Tsuna and Emma, they, like, as a little group, they're going around knocking people off. This is starting to get really mafioso feeling. It's like, you're definitely getting a mafia feel with this chapter, and I wonder if they're going to be able to do it to all of Venditti, or eventually they're going to get stopped, in their tracks while they're doing this. Either way, interesting stuff. I like seeing what was going down, but, again, I don't know, for me personally, I felt like there could have been a little bit more. It just kind of felt empty for me. Maybe it's just me or something, or maybe it was a slow pace of the chapter. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but I felt like the chapter was missing something that kind of would make it spark a little bit, and at the same time it felt slow paced what was going on, or maybe I just didn't have enough that was going on, but it went fast. Very complicated, I know, the way I'm explaining it, but like I was like, oh, it's over. Like, it dragged on, but then not much really happened just at the end. Like, I wanted to see at least something happen other than just like Tsuna, Basil, and Enma like knock somebody down, which is kind of cool. That was cool that they took already one of the Venditti down. Probably wish we would have we could have get a little bit more of like seeing Tsuna blast him or some craziness, but I guess you gotta take the good with the bad. At least the action is starting, which is definitely a plus in my opinion. Overall, let me know what you think. Are you excited to see the fights? To be honest with you, again, lacking a little bit somewhere in this chapter. I don't know what it is that I felt like was missing, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's actually, what's going on. Comment section below, video response, thoughts on this chapter. Again, sorry for the quick review, but I just don't have much to say. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.